For being in health, your digestive system has to be very healthy. In Ayurvedic medicine, we have the concept of Agni or fire. Every cell, 100 trillion cells in the body, give and take, we have a fire in it. That fire is so important for the functioning, and that's why I think we worship those 5 elements: ether, air, fire, water, and earth. Those 5 elements are the hallmark of the balance, and the digestive fire or the fire in our body is very important for the whole functioning of the body. When you don't have a good digestion, you are going to have issues with your body, because if you're not digesting your food, you're not going to properly digest and eliminate and make a balance in your food. So eating properly, important first. So eat according to season. That helps the digestion. Eat at proper times. Breakfast is very important meal of the day. If you don't eat breakfast, you're not going to help, because already we have around 10-12 hours of gap from sleeping to eating the breakfast. Then you can have a nice lunch and light dinner, because problem is most of us, we are having very heavy dinners, and when you eat heavy dinner, it's very hard for digest. Because why? Because after eating dinner, we are going to the bed to sleep, and when you're sleeping, everything slows down in your system. So you don't need the fuel in your car when you park. You need the fuel in your car when you're on the road. So those are a very important part for you to understand, that if you are if you're not doing exercise, you're not walking, you're not helping the digestion process. There are simple laws of helping the digestion process. Eat slowly. Don't gulp a lot of air. Don't drink water while eating food. Sipping is okay, but if you drink a lot of water, you're slowing down the digestion process, because body makes natural hydrochloric acid, and we have around 1 ounce or 30 milliliter of hydrochloric acid. When you are drinking 1 glass of water, you are basically diluting your juices. Put a proper timing, because when you're watching a television and eating your food, or you're putting time on your computer or cell phone, you're not paying proper attention to your food. So very important for you to pay proper attention to your food, and while eating, eat with your hands. Don't eat with the spoons, because eating with the hands provides the sensory touch to your tongue, to your palate. And you might have seen, when you eat your rice with your hand, they're more yummier, more tastier, and they're not as tastier when you eat with your spoons. Same reason, because your body is sensing the food when you are eating with your hands. And I said it many times, eat according to season. What is available in the Mother Nature? Mother Nature has experimented for millions of years, and it gives you a right kind of nutrient for that season. And if you look at, now we are going in fall, and in the fall, the energy goes to the root. So that's why in Ayurvedic medicine, we said use more roots. So like carrots, radishes, beets, those kind of vegetables are good for you in winter weather. And warming spices like ginger, your black pepper are good for you. Even garlic and onion, if you use that, are warming. Those are good for you. In the summer, use cooling spices like cumin, coriander, cilantro, fennel seed, dill seed. They have a calming effect. They have a cooling effect. So these kind of simple laws of Mother Nature helps your digestion. If people has a weak digestion, ginger is the best remedy. You can make a ginger tea, grate the ginger, put in a hot water, strain it and drink it, or you can take a ginger powder. Ayurvedically, we call them deepan. Deepan means to ignite fire. So you put like a black pepper, ginger, or long pepper, which is also called pipali. There's also mixture of these 3 spices in equal part, and you sprinkle on your food. And most of us, when we coming from India, we fry these spices and we destroy them. When we fry, we destroy the whole benefits of it. So it's best to use fresh spices, and I encourage my patients to have a coffee grinder, have the whole spices, grind them fresh, sprinkle on the food, rather than cooking with it. In Ayurvedic medicine, we call these spices prakshep davi. Prakshep means to throw on it, not to cook with it. When we cook with these spices, we are actually destroying the whole benefits of these spices, because spices has essential oils and fixed oils and phytochemicals. And when we cook them, they're destroyed. The most practice is you have oil going in there in the pan, and oil temperature goes to 400 and 500 degree. Then you throw spices in it, and when you throw spices, now the oil is frying those spices, you're destroying it, and the whole phytochemicals and essentials and the fixed oil. But when you throw the spices on your food, you're actually igniting the fire. So use spices properly. Eat small amount of food, not huge. Another principle of Ayurvedic medicine is we believe in Vat, Pitta, and Kapha. So we have to one third for that. Vat is the air. So you have, your tummy should be only 2/3 full, not full, because then it needs that vata to move around the food. So if you're hungry for a full plate, eat 2/3, 1/3 leave. Or don't put that much food. I don't believe in leaving the food, but I'm just giving you an example. And in general, you should have lots of good vegetables, good seasonal fruit. I encourage people to have 2 fruits a day. Nuts and seeds, especially more in winter, because you need more kind of energy in winter. And most of our Indian population are not taking enough amount of protein. We need to have dals, and in the dal's name, if you're from the south, you're using only one kind of dal, arhar dal. If you're north, you're using only 1 or 2 kind of dal, mung beans or lentils type of stuff. There are 700 different beans in the world. Use different kind of beans, and these beans are amazingly powerful. Especially the urad dal has same amount of protein as a meat, so very bioavailable. And the amaranth grain has an amazing amount of amino acids. So use different grains, different beans, nuts and seeds for protein sources. If you're vegetarian, if you're not a vegetarian, use chicken or fish, but in limited amount, because excessive amount of meat in all the studies has shown that it destroys the digestive system, because it make more toxic load. And what you can do to cut down the toxic load? Vegetables. Eat more vegetables. Don't start eating, if you listen to my lecture today and says, okay, Dr. Sodhi told to eat a lot of vegetables, and you just had a bunch of vegetables, because you're not used to it. Start adding slowly, maybe 1 cup, maybe then 1.5 cups, then 2 cups, then 3 cups. I want to go to 4 to 5 cups, but slowly, because this is a lot of fiber, and you may not have bacteria ready for it to establish that balance. Yogurt is a phenomenally good way of putting good culture. Fermented food like kimchi, sauerkraut. We have a lot of vinegars. Those are also good for you. We also have kanjis, which we made back home, fermented food, which are really good. Pickles. We made the achars without chemicals, of course. Homemade achar are amazingly good for creating a digestive system, a healthy digestive system. And another remedy which is really good for is triphala. Taking triphala capsules at night helps you eliminate the toxins and stimulate the digestive juices. Alcohol is one of the worst enemy of your digestive system. If you have a small, Ayurvedically we have, actually I think we are the first one which introduced the wines in the world, but Ayurvedically we use only 15 to 20 milliliter of wine preparation of the different herbs. So that is healthy, but when you're pouring a full glass, that's not healthy for you. So just think about these things, simple, easy methods of getting your digestive fire all the time ignited. So if you have a good digestive fire, you're going to digest your food, assimilate it, eliminate the garbage, and you'll be healthy.